Imagine this. You open Instagram and see an ad for a pair of shoes you just thought about. Then you visit YouTube and see the same shoes again, this time in a fancy video ad. Later, when you search on Google, there they are once more. It feels like the internet is inside your head, guiding what you see and making you want things you've never asked for. Today, we're going to discover exactly how online ads do this, how Facebook, Instagram, Google, and TikTok learn about you and use that information to control your choices. Before the internet was so powerful, ads were simple. You'd see the same TV commercial as everyone else. There were no special tricks. Companies had no idea who you were and what you liked. But when websites started becoming popular, everything changed. They began using tiny files on your computer called cookies. At first, cookies just helped the site remember if you'd been there before. For example, if you visited a shopping website one day and came back a week later, the site could remember what was in your cart. It seemed helpful, but over time, companies realized these cookies could do more than just save your cart. They could also watch which pages you clicked on and how long you stayed there, slowly building a picture of your interests. This was the first step toward personalized ads. Suddenly, advertisers could show you products based on your browsing history. Instead of blasting the same ads to everyone, they learned to show each person something different, something made just for them. Every time you click on something, an article about cooking, a video of cute puppies, a product listing for new headphones, you're leaving clues about who you are. It's like you're dropping little puzzle pieces behind you. Companies like Google, Facebook, and TikTok collect these pieces to build a profile of your behavior. They don't need your name, your phone number, or your home address. They just need to see what you do online. If you watch a lot of basketball clips, they guess you might love sports. If you frequently shop for baby clothes, they guess you might have a baby at home. If you read many articles about saving money, they might guess you're on a budget. These companies keep adding pieces to your profile every single day. Before you know it, they have a pretty detailed picture of what you like, what you don't like, and even how much money you might be willing to spend. Tracking doesn't end when you leave one website. Facebook can follow you even after you close Facebook's page. Google places ads on millions of websites, so it can track you all over the internet. Many sites also share data with one another. So if you sign off Instagram and open a different app, your profile keeps growing in the background. It's why searching for running shoes on Google can suddenly fill your Instagram feed with sneaker ads. It can feel like the internet is reading your mind. But what's really happening is that these companies are always watching your clicks, storing that information and deciding which ads to show you next. They also use techniques like fingerprinting. Fingerprinting uses tiny details, like your screen size, what browser you use, and even the fonts on your device to recognize you, even if you delete cookies. It's like wearing a disguise, but still being recognized from your eyes or your voice. This makes it almost impossible to hide your tracks completely. With enough data, companies don't just show you what you already like. They try to predict what you'll like next. For example, if you're watching videos about learning guitar chords, they might show you ads for beginner guitars or music apps. It's a little like a friend who says, "Hey, since you like this, maybe you'll love that too." Except this friend is a giant computer program. These programs, called algorithms, are trained on millions or even billions of examples. They look at people who act like you and see what else those people end up buying. Then they try to match that pattern to you. Suddenly, you're seeing ads for things you haven't even thought about buying yet. It plants a new idea in your mind, making you think you discovered it all on your own. It gets stranger. Ads can be aimed at your moods and feelings. Let's say you often watch calming videos late at night. The system might guess you're feeling stressed or can't sleep. It might show you ads for tea, cozy blankets, or meditation apps. If you seem excited, say you're watching lots of party music videos, it might show you ads for fun snacks or upcoming concerts. By reading your emotions, ads can slip into your personal life in a more powerful way. You see an ad that fits your mood perfectly, and you might think, "Wow, this is just what I need right now." Over time, this can change how you feel about certain products. You might believe these items are part of your own choices, when in reality, they were pushed on you because of the emotional data you left behind. Another spooky part is how companies test different ads on different people to see what makes them click buy. One group might see a big red buy now button, while another group sees a smaller blue button. The group that buys more decides which style becomes permanent. They might test different headlines, pictures, or even the order in which they show you the products. It's like being in a massive science experiment where you're one of the test subjects, but nobody asked if you wanted to take part. Every click, every pause, Every scroll is measured. If you stay on a page for a long time, the system notices. If you skip an ad quickly, the system notices that too. All this data goes back to the advertisers so they can tweak their ads to be even more tempting next time. Ads also use tactics like saying, "Only two left," or "Sale ends in 1 hour," to make you feel rushed. You might worry you'll lose out on a good deal if you don't act fast. Sometimes they show you what your friends liked or what's popular in your town. This can make you think, if everyone else has it, maybe I should too. Suddenly, you're buying something just because you feel like you'll be left behind. These tricks tap into powerful human emotions: fear, excitement, and curiosity. People don't want to miss out, so they click buy before they have time to rethink. It might seem like you're making a personal choice, but the ad was designed to stir up your feelings and push you to act. Some websites even change the price of products depending on your profile. If the website thinks you're well off or likely to spend more, it might show you a higher price for the same item. If it thinks you're looking for deals, it might give you a discount. This practice is called price discrimination. Two people could sit next to each other, look at the same product at the same time, and see two totally different prices. You might have no idea you paid extra because the website decided you could afford it. At this point, you might feel unsettled. That's normal. It can be scary to realize how much these companies know about you, but there are things you can do to fight back. 1. Check your settings. On Google or Facebook, you can turn off personalized ads and limit tracking in your account settings. 2. Use privacy tools. Ad blockers or privacy-focused browsers like Brave can help reduce how much data is collected. 3. Think twice. The next time you see an ad and feel the urge to buy, ask yourself, do I really want this, or did the ad convince me? Knowing how these ads work gives you a chance to outsmart them. You can pause and consider your real needs instead of getting swept up by an ad's design. The truth is, these ads are not random. They're part of a carefully built system designed to guide your every click. Companies collect massive amounts of data, often more than you realize. Then they use that data to shape your world, deciding which products, ideas, and even emotions come your way. It might feel like they're reading your mind, but in reality, they're reading your behavior and then guessing what you'll do next. Being aware of this machine behind the internet's friendly surface can feel unsettling, but it's also empowering. Once you understand their game, you can make choices more freely. You can decide for yourself what matters and what doesn't. You can choose which ads to ignore, which ones to click, and which ones to question. The power is back in your hands, as long as you stay alert. What you've learned today is how ads online, through tracking, testing, emotional hooks, and social pressure, can influence your choices without you noticing. They take your internet life and turn it into a careful dance, hoping to move you exactly where they want. Now that you know their secrets, you can step away from their control. Thanks for watching. Remember, you should be the one in charge of your own choices, not the ads. Keep your freedom. Stay autonomous.